What up, what up? So as you can see here, Rapala came out with mystery boxes. We got the bass boom box and the walleye boom box. We've never seen a Rapala brand mystery tackle box. I've just seen the mystery tackle boxes. Those are all right. They're kind of hit or miss. These ones say they're over $60 value. I think they were 30. Pretty sure they were 30 a pop at my local Scheels. So if I'm wrong, I'll put the price up here just to correct myself. But we're gonna open both of these, see what we actually get for value, see if it's desirable things. I have a little more faith in these, honestly. They don't look as eye candy as the mystery tackle boxes to me, but I mean, it's Rapala. It's a solid, tried and true brand for as long as I've been around, been fishing. So we're gonna open these up, do a full price breakdown. What do we actually get value-wise out of these? Is it stuff we want? I'll give my opinion, and we'll also be giving these away. So if you want one of these, subscribe, like, and leave a comment letting me know, hey, I want the bass box, I want the walleye box, this would be great for yada yada. Just leave a comment, and then I'll pick one of you guys that comments, subscribes, likes, and I'll ship them right to your front door. So if you want them, you know what to do. But I think we're gonna start with the walleye mystery tackle box. I feel like the bass mystery tackle boxes are always a little more exciting. So we're gonna start with this one, because bass just kind of bite anything, so you can kind of throw anything. But we'll open this guy up. Like I said, we'll do the prices, and I'm gonna put you guys on this GoPro here so you can see me open it up from this angle. So here it is, walleye boom box, over $60 value. Our hand-selected proven walleye hits are sure to spice up your tackle box, put more walleyes in your boat, keep more money in your pocket. And then it's just a kind of list of stuff. Some brands that are in here. Rapala, obviously, Crush City. I love these. I use those paddle tails on my chatterbaits. And then it says Walleye Slamwich. All right, without further ado, let's open this guy up. Just crack the seal. All right. Presentation, honestly looking good. I like the black box. So first thing we got here, the other GoPro is not having a good time. I'll have to mess with that in a second. But we got the Storm Walleye Shim Shad, the original. These look solid, man. They feel heavy. They got some weight to them. They're gonna sink down nice. This is gonna be targeting some bigger walleyes, it looks like, but definitely could get some nice walleyes on this. Nothing too interesting on the back, but there's our first thing out of the box. We have, oh, line. This is something Mystery Tackle Box did not do, which I always kind of think they should, especially, they put a lot of starter stuff in these boxes, but never put line in. So we got 8-pound clear line, great for catching walleyes. Monofilament, obviously, not braided, because the real walleye fishermen can tell you why. I just rock braid. I don't actually on my walleye rod, but okay, we got some hooks. We have some quality hooks, much higher quality. Sorry, I'm gonna be comparing a lot of this to the mystery tackle boxes that I've opened and give away, but honestly, that's kind of what I want these to be better, and so far, the quality's looking way better. We get some great hooks here, and more than just 3 of them. Something Mystery Tackle Box gave was like samples, which was really annoying. It was like a 3-pack of hooks that you just can't do much with. Okay, so we got a deep runner. It's got that tongue on it. It's gonna dive down. Got some rattles in it. Nice colors, pink and white. And we got the dots on it, so good colors. I mean, that's just something you're gonna troll along with, or you can reel too, but it's gonna dive you down, give you a shot at some walleyes. Okay, we got some heavy, big jig heads. So these are pretty large. Could definitely do the trick though. I mean, I've seen a lot of guys fish for walleyes. I fish for walleyes. Can't say I use jig heads this big regularly, but I'll break them out when I'm feeling a little crazy, little wild. Okay, so these I love. I have white ones, I have green ones, and I put them on all my spinner baits, chatter baits. just to give a little bit of extra action with that paddle tail there. They work fantastic. I will stand by these. They are great, and they're not that expensive either. Pretty solid pickup if you like to fish a lot of spinner baits, chatter baits, any of that kind of stuff. Even like a weedless jig, you can throw this on there, just give it some extra, you know, more than just a skirt going around in that water. But these rock. I really like these. Okay, and then we got the slab wrap. This is a lime green pink color. So this is gonna be more for jigging, you know. It's got that eyelet, I guess you'd call it, right up there in the center. So if you got a honey hole spot or a you know, live scope, this is gonna be a great thing to drop down once you find some fish, jig around with. And then this looks like the last thing we got in here. Out minnows. All right, I'm not sure what that means, but the box honestly looks great. Like, I don't know, not that that actually matters, but it's a good looking box. So this is just a big version of, I guess, a Tikka minnow. If you guys ice fish at all, it's got that fin there on the back. So this thing, when you're jigging in the water, does a whole lot of this back and forth. But these rock. I've never used one this big, but I mean, I'm sure it's gonna catch more than probably walleye, honestly. I would be surprised if a bass or a pike would turn away from this thing. It looks pretty good, and they do work well. It's also got a hook on the back and the front. Oh, this one doesn't have it on the front, but it's also got a treble hook down below. So these rock. So looks like we got 2 jigging wraps. This one you could definitely also jig, but a little more of a cast and reel in my opinion. Got some solid line, jig heads, hooks, good hooks. Oh, we got, sorry, I messed that up. These are the 2 jigging wraps. This guy's a cast and reel. And just some plastics there. So honestly, I think a really solid box. I'm gonna get a pencil and some paper, start crunching some numbers, but this is all good stuff. Nothing that I wouldn't fish with, truthfully. So I'm gonna grab a pencil, paper, start tallying this up. Be right back. Okay, correction, not really a correction, but it looks like these retail at $40 a pop, which is, I think, what I bought them for. It looks like most places have them for 30 right now. So I don't know if they're not selling, but thinking back on it, I'm pretty sure I bought both for 80 bucks. So we're gonna say I paid full price, $40, pretty sure I did. So 40 bucks a box. We want at least $80 value out of this. Suffix line, 8-pound mono, $6. Some people might not be excited that there is line in their mystery box. I think it's a good idea. You can never have enough line. I mean, it's just the truth. You can never have enough line. I like it. I'm glad it's in there. $6. We have the Storm Swim Shad, the Walleye Swim Shad. It looks like at Walmart, they're $3.66. Going to Fleet Farmer Shields, it's like $4.60. We'll go right in the middle, say $4. $4 for the Storm Swim Shad 3-pack. All right, we have the Rapala Shad Wrap Deep Runner. This guy's going right at $7.29. $7, we'll say $7.50. It's like 50 cents. Varies. It varies about 50 cents in price. We'll say $7.50. Whew. Yeah, these are a little expensive. We have the Rapala Jigging Shadow Wrap. Like I said, these things work, and a lot of people use them. Maybe not this size as much, as a little large, but hey, I'm sure somewhere people smoke hogs on this thing. This is $8.99 steady, so $9. All right, we have an 8-pack of the Crush City. Like I said, I personally love these things. Don't know if you can see in the camera too, they are black and then like a lighter green kind of by the tail there, but they do have little blue kind of glitter in them, I guess you'd say. But these are $6 for an 8-pack, and they're worth every penny, man. You're gonna catch a lot more fish just putting this on your spinnerbait you're already throwing, your chatterbait you're already throwing, your weedless. I mean, these rock. I can't say good enough things about these. And I guess I'd be using these mostly for bass, but for sure walleyes too. You know, add something to whatever you're throwing. $6. The Rapala slab wrap jigging lure. This guy's going for $6.99. A easy $7 on this guy. Not a great price, not terrible. For a 4-pack of these hardball 3/8 inch jigs, these are steel, these are not tungsten. Looking right around $4, a little less, a little more, kind of depending on the color. This is a pretty common color, I'd say, so it's probably right around the $4.20 mark price-wise, but they're heavy. I mean, they'll do the job for sure. Whatever you're gonna throw on there, whether it's a crawler or, you know, plastic, say these are about $4. I had a little bit of trouble finding these. I didn't really find this exact pack, but for the octopus hooks, 10-pack, we got 2 different sizes. They are J hooks, right? Yeah, they are J hooks, so they're self-setting. I'm gonna say around $5. I'm not positive on that. I'm hoping it's a little bit lower. It's probably honestly a hair higher. When you get nicely packaged hooks like these, it seems like they're always a bit expensive, but I'm gonna say $5. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you know the price, drop it down below. But that is the last thing in the Walleye boombox. I'm gonna tally all this up and show you the final price. All right, I just did the tally here. So I don't know if you remember, but on the box, it says over $60 value. It says that for both the walleye and the bass box. And I was looking at the numbers as we were going. I was like, I don't think it's quite 60, but it came in approximately $11.50 low of that. We had a grand total of $48.50, which is $11.50 away from 60. And it says over $60 value on the box. It's a little disappointing. I will say this, I think there's quality stuff in this box here. There was nothing I got where I was even slightly upset about. This is all good stuff. But if you're gonna put over $60 value on the box, that's a little deceiving there. We didn't even get over $50 value. I'm not upset about it because I only paid $40. But it's a little shady. We'll see what the bass has to say value-wise, but $48.50. We'll even round up. We'll call it $49. Is nowhere close to over $60 value. It's right there. It's on the front of all their boxes. So maybe that one was just a fluke. Let's open the bass one and find out. And a reminder, you know, if this is something you guys are interested in, subscribe, like, leave a comment, say, hey, I want the walleye box. You could very easily win it, okay? It could be you. I'll ship it to you for free too. So, do it. Get yourself a free box. Little disappointing, honestly. Value-wise, it wouldn't be disappointing if it didn't say over $60 in value, because that's just not true. So we have the Bass boombox. Honestly, it's a carbon copy. The color's different, and instead of a walleye, they have a largemouth and a smallmouth. You know, peep the stripes. Smallmouth bass over there in the cheek. But we got bass on the box. Same thing, over $60 value. We'll see. We will see. Okay, I cut the tape. Let's open this guy up. So we got line again. 10-pound clear. So we got another mono line, which I personally don't prefer for bass fishing. I am a straight braid guy through and through, but Suffix is my brand. I always go Suffix. I can't remember the exact type. It's a black box, but I always go braid, at least like a 15-pound fishing bass, because it does not stop you from catching them. I don't do a whole lot of smallmouth fishing, so maybe you smallmouth guys are like, you know, screaming at the TV right now or your phone saying, I use mono all the time. You probably do, and you're probably better at catching bass than me. But I'm just saying, I throw braid. So The mono doesn't excite me in a bass box, but still good line, so can't be too mad at it. Next, ooh, maybe, here, hold on, let's take a look here. Maybe they had some product to get rid of. I'm no genius here, but oh boy, those sure look the same. I was gonna say this might be a little large for targeting walleye. Granted, there are big walleye that would definitely eat this, but this came out of the bass box. As you already saw, this came out of the walleye box. Those look pretty much the same to me. So it looks like, in my humble opinion, Rapala had some product to get rid of. Maybe that was the only one, we'll see. Next up we got some tungsten, not tungsten rugby weights. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really use these much. I think they're mostly for wacky rigs, you know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't really use these. So if you know what they're for, let me know, because like I said, I think they're for wacky rigging, not 100% sure. What the what are these, dude? Wow, it's not very often. I have no clue what I'm looking at. Allows the bait to move naturally. I'm stumped on this. I have zero clue what this is for. Please let me know, because I truly don't know. A Tokyo rig. Yeah. Just a little stumped on that one. That's rare. Okay. And here I was saying how much I love these, but that looks really similar to this one. Except this one's just a hair darker. This is solid black. This has a little bit of green in the tails there. That is the same thing on 2 items now in both boxes. I was gonna say, I feel like I use these for bass, even though it was in the walleye box. So I feel like this is appropriate here. I don't know as much about being in the walleye box. I'm starting to question things. Here we go, we got the neon moon eye jigs. These are great, I use them. I mean, it's just a good jig head. Big eye on them. I like these more personally than the walleye jigs that they provided. Where were those at? Yeah, if you give me the option between this one and this one, I'm picking the moon eye all day. I think that eye really does help attract fish and get them to bite, but it's just an opinion. But good jigs nonetheless. And our last thing is a Rapala crankbait. I mean, this thing's gonna absolutely hammer bass. I mean, it's a crankbait. They make a lot of noise. They make the bass mad and get the bite going. So we do have one more thing in the box here hiding. It's another crankbait. Okay. Wow. I can't lie. I think we're gonna have a real tough time hitting $60 with this stuff. It sure doesn't look like $60 worth of shit, to be honest. It looks nowhere close, actually. I think we're gonna come in way lower than the walleye box. But let's tally it up and find out, I guess. From our walleye box, we know this is $4. In the Crush City, the Mayor is what it's called, is also $6. So $4, $6, $10 to start us off there. Okay, the suffix Pro Mix. This is the 10-pound mono line. This is coming in right at $5.10 roughly. If you go to Runnings though, if you have a Runnings by you and you want this, it's $3. For whatever reason, they have it $2 cheaper. So we'll say $5.10, but if you have a Runnings and you're looking for this, go there to get it. 4-pack of 1/4 ounce Moon Eye jigs. These bad girls are going for $5.29, which I believe, let me write it down before I forget here. $5.29. The other jigs were going for $4. So that's what I'm saying. These Moon Eyes are pretty popular just because of the large eye on there. VMC Tokyo rig, please let me know if you know what this is for, because I just straight up don't. But this guy for a 2-pack is $2.23, which is really not helping out our total cost here. Okay, up next we have the OG series, I guess. This is the Tiny 4 crankbait. This is $7. And if we go to the OG series Slim 6, it's either $8 or $11, depending on where you go. Once again, Runnings has the better price. We're gonna go in the middle, we'll say $9.50. So $9.50 for this guy, $7 for this guy. So these little VMC tungsten ruby weights are apparently worth their weight in gold, because they're coming in at like $5 a piece for one, not for the 2-pack. They're coming in at like $8 a piece. I don't know if these prices don't seem right. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, they're like $5 to $8 a piece. We'll say $12. That's, I feel like, a little high, but I'm not 100% sure what they're for. Besides wacky ring, besides like using a wacky worm, you know, and just having that slide on your line. So if you got, you know, pro tips, you're like, I use these all the time, let me know, because I don't know why I'd spend that much money on these for something that I don't even know what they do. But we'll say $12 on these, I guess. That was the most expensive thing in there, were those 2 little weights. So $12 on the tungsten ruby weights. Drum roll, please. Our grand total for the Bass Rapala boom box, $51.12. So we actually came in roughly $3 higher than our Walleye box. I didn't like that. I didn't like that Bass box at all. I'd give this one probably like a 3 out of 10. Like, we got some stuff that is useful. I love these, not just because I fish with them. They just work really well. We got 2 crankbaits, you know. Crankbaits are good. Not the most exciting thing to bass fish, but it's kind of like the same thing we had with the mystery tackle boxes, which if you haven't seen those videos, go watch them. But it's just a lot of stuff that, it's a bass tackle box. Where's the frogs? I don't know if Rapala even makes frogs, to be honest, but where are the frogs? You know, spinner baits, shatter baits, a lot of fun stuff. Where's the wacky worms? You know, come on. The line is fine. I'm not gonna complain about that. But like, this is super niche. I'm sure people fish with this, and I'm sure they catch a lot of fish with them. It ain't me. I don't know anybody that fishes with them. And like, these weights, cool, but what do I use them for? I don't have anything to use them on. Jig heads, sure. Not the way most people target bass though, to be quite honest. They're good jigs and like great, but not many people are using them for bass. So, dude, pretty mid box. And even like these, like I'm telling you guys, these rock. I don't have anything to put them on. So how are you gonna know if they rock? Say you're like, I want to go catch bass. I just bought this Rapala bass boom box. About the only thing you're gonna want to fish is a crankbait. You could maybe throw this around, but you're probably more likely to catch a pike or maybe a really nice bass on these. But I think it's funny that we had, the same thing in both of these boxes. They're obviously trying to offload product. Once again, we didn't even come close to being over $60 in value. I'd say, based on that little note that says over $60 values, I'm going to show you again so you can't forget, right there on the box, over $60 values. These are kind of a fucking scam, to be honest. They're kind of a ripoff. You buy these with the notion that you're gonna have over $60 in value. You're nowhere close. You're actually not even close to 60. You're still $10 off, and that's a decent amount when you're buying fishing lures. Kinda upsetting. It's quality things they put in here, which I will give them an A+ for. This is all good stuff I would actually fish with, but I am not getting what the box told me I was gonna get. This is not over, I should have over $120 in value. I didn't even crack, hold on. I didn't even crack 100. We're at $99, which is still a win because I only paid 80, but don't tell me I'm gonna have over $120 in value when I'm not. That's my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have bought these, what you think about them. Maybe you guys love them. Maybe I'm just being critical, but I think if they wouldn't have put that note on the front of the box saying over $60 in value, I think they'd be pretty good. Bass box was a letdown. I like to see fun stuff, you know. It was really only 3 lures I could fish out of that. So that's my 2 cents. If you guys want one of these boxes, I am giving them away. Leave a comment, subscribe, like the video. Appreciate you watching. If you're wondering who this boss is behind me catching fish, that's me. So check out the other videos too. Do me a favor, help a guy out. Watch videos. I'm sorry I haven't been posting as much. I've been fishing, also been busy redoing the basement. So, been busy. I'll get you more fishing videos soon, promise. But I'm also not just gonna post things that I don't feel are quality content for you guys. So, thank you for watching very much. Let me know what you thought about these. I'll see you guys in the next one where we're on the ice. Peace.